Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Now, fossorial tarantulas. I'll be the first to admit I'm not the biggest fan of fossorials. I guess they're just not visible enough for me. But, there are some exceptions to the rule. So today I'm going to show one I picked up recently, one that I've been after for quite a while. And, well, I think it's a pretty special spider. So today's video I'm going to have a look at that one. But also there's some little slings I want to show you. Now, they're not the easiest things in the world to film, but I gave it a go. So I hope that they become visible at some point. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So this fossorial, now this is a New World fossorial, and it's from French Guiana. Now that might give it away for some people. Now a lot of people think that Guyana and French Guiana are the same place, but they're actually separated by Suriname, and they have different languages, and there's quite a distance between them actually. Now this is a fossorial which it kind of is arboreal or semi-arboreal when it's a sling, which is extremely unusual. So it's one of the reasons why I've transferring it from a sling pot to this one straight away. So I could give it a choice, kind of like a difference in the environment inside the same container. So I have a little burrow that I've sort of started at the top here. But I've also got cork bark and fake foliage so it can kind of go up and web if it likes. So it kind of sort of has a choice between sort of where to shack up. Now I'll just pop this little bit of silver birch bark just near the burrow there. Now in here I've got like a mix of cocoa fibre, but it's mostly compost as well, like peat-free compost, and it's quite deep substrate in this one. So some of you may have guessed the tarantula I'm going to put in here today, but you'll find out in a sec whether you are right. So today's tarantula is the Ephebopus cyanonathus, or the blue fang, which is much easier to say for most people. There you go, you can see the label there now. So just pop this little guy open. Now at this sort of size, it's kind of, well, it just looks like a bundle of sort of beige legs at the moment. But you'll see in a sec that they're very, very striking colouring when they're this size. One of my favourite colours actually. Now, as with all my spiderlings, and almost all my teas, I'll just give it like a little tickle with the paintbrush, just to encourage it on its way. So you can see the sling pot is kind of an ideal size for this, but like I say, I wanted to give it a choice of, where to set up home. That's why I've gone for the bigger container. Now, as adults, they're kind of known as being sort of quite defensive, especially for a New World. They do have urticating hairs, but they're actually, they fire them from the front, from the pedipalps. So that's something else that makes this a very unique spider. Now we just very gently touch the ground just behind it. I don't know if you can see that there. I keep saying I need to get a macro lens, so still using the phone at the moment. Oh, there we go. You see, it's quite small, but
This deli cup does have quite a small floor space, so it should be fine in here. I don't know if you can make out that green there. I'll try and see if we can get it to show up. There we pop a bit of light on there. But it has actually got sort of green toes as well. I thought they sort of looked black, but actually when the light catches them, they're green as well. So it's a very striking colour scheme at the moment. And yeah, as adults, I mean, they really are stunning spiders. So I can't wait for that to get a bit bigger. That's it, we'll put it up here. Hopefully, it'll focus in a sec. Maybe I'll have a good look at the colours. Come on. That's it, there we go. Really lovely colouring. So yeah, I'm really glad to have one of these. I would have liked to have get a couple more, but there were some other teas I wanted as well at the time. So my money didn't sort of stretch far enough to get a few more of these guys, unfortunately. But but yeah, super stoked to have one of these. I'll pop a bit of moss in here and try and find a little water dish. But at this size, you know, even just a bit of moss is sufficient really. So we'll pop this one down and we'll go on to the next ones. So I thought I'd try and show you these little guys. The Hapalopus species Columbia, also known as the pumpkin patch. Now I picked these up from Spa Spiders at the Eastern Invert show. I got a little bulk deal for 5 spiderlings. Right, we're going to attempt to show you these mini monsters. Let's get a bit of light on here. Oh yeah, right in the middle there. So tiny. But these guys, 2 of these have actually molted already since the show. So they've already got through 1 molt in my care. Oh, there we go. They're kind of sort of webbed up. They've got sort of little web hides at the moment. You see, he's just going to sort of slowly go back into his little pit. Well, that's 1 so far, we can see. That's a good start. Right, where's this one? Oh yeah, right at the top there. This one's a little bit bigger actually. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit bigger, this one. Now, be careful you don't put too much water in these sling pots. I know these guys like it quite humid, but sling pots, they don't really dry out, so you'll be careful you don't swamp them. Yeah, this one's right at the very bottom. This one's decided to go full fossorial. Oh well, guys, that's 2 out of 3 anyway, so that's not bad.
Well, there you have it. 1 fancy fossorial and some very tiny spiderlings. So hope you enjoyed my video today. Give me a thumbs up if you did. You know, it really sort of helped get the channel going a bit more. And also thanks to my subscribers too. I know there's only a few of you at the moment, but I really do appreciate the support. So I hope you guys will sort of stick around for some more videos. And so to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.